hot water. He would dunk people's hands into painfully hot water and measure, he would hypnotize some people and not others. He hypnotized them all, but some people, the suggestion was, it's very painful. And the other people he would hypnotize and say, it's very comfortable. So same idea, same temperature water, a bunch of people, hypnotize them all one by one. Some people are told it's painful, some people are told it's tolerable. So they would do PET scans. You're familiar with PET scans. You inject the radioactive sugar solution into the blood, and then you go into this scanner, and you can tell what areas of the brain are more active. Very, very useful tool in medicine for cancer, for cardiology. We use this in all kinds of studies. Okay, so he was using PET scans, hypnotizing these people, 2 different sets of suggestions, put their hands in very hot water, and the somatosensory cortex, the part of the brain that detects pain, lit up in all of them, meaning the water is really, really hot and it's hurting. So they knew that the brain was registering the pain, but the people who were hypnotized and told that it was more painful, the ACC, the anterior cingulate cortex, would light up like a Christmas tree. In other words, they were experiencing the emotional sensation of pain, whereas the people who were hypnotized and told that the water is tolerable were not having the ACC activated. That paper, 1997, in Science, from the Spiegel group from Stanford, proved for the first time with brain imaging studies that hypnosis is real. The argument is over. It's no longer a spiritual conversation. It's no longer a mental phenomenon. It has nothing to do with the unconscious. It's a brain phenomenon. Then another group, the Kesslin group out of Harvard University, published another study in the year 2000 doing something amazing. This paper is even more amazing. Another study using PET scans, same idea. So he would hypnotize people, show them black and white pictures, and tell them that the pictures were colored. Put them under the PET scan. So these people were hypnotized and told them, okay, I'm going to show you a bunch of colored pictures. So when you look at something, the visual cortex activates because you're looking at something. But within the visual cortex, which is in the back of the brain, there's a little tiny area called the gyrus, it's going to come to me in a second, a little tiny part of the visual cortex, which is responsible for interpreting color. So when these people were shown black and white pictures and told the pictures were colored, told under hypnosis, that area of the brain, the gyrus, it's a gyrus, of course, but it's going to come to me in a second. So that part of the brain would light up. And when they were shown a colored picture, but hypnotized to believe the picture was black and white, the same part of the brain did not light up. So here's the thing. The stimulus, the light coming into the retina, was either colored or non-colored. That cannot be altered. The stimulus was there. The figures were there. The visual cortex as a whole activated. We can see that in the PET scan. But according to the suggestion, the part of the brain responsible for color interpretation would either light up or not light up, not according to the stimulus, but according to the hypnotic suggestion.